Hi, everybody. My name is J.N. McGhee. I am the author of Little Girl Blues Existence of an Image, which is a poetry collection that's told from the story of a child following into her adolescence as she struggles to find out her identity and go through all these different images to find out who she really wants to be. You're going to also witness and experience the emotional rainbow as well as her struggle to fight against, societal and familiar conjectures. So it's a pretty cool portrait collection. I'm not just saying it because I wrote it, but it's because it's you get so much as you're reading these poems. And also, with that being said, this book is my first and right now only published book. It's my first poetry collection. I may write another book, I may not. I don't know. I'm waiting to see how this one does. But the book is available on Amazon, Goodreads, uh, A Books, Alibris, IndieBound, Barnes and Noble, Books a Million, and Book Depository, and Smashwords. All nine are online realtors. Now, as far as physical locations, you have Lemuria Bookstore, which is in Jackson, Mississippi. Um, the bookstore on Highway 51 in Ridgeland, Mississippi. Downtown Marketplace in Yazoo, Mississippi. And the last one is Keepsakes Poetry and Collectibles LLC, which is also in Jackson, Mississippi. Um, the thing I enjoy most about being an author, other than the freedom, I think I enjoyed it most when I had the ability to self publish. A lot of people, especially like traditional publishing companies, they don't think poetry sells, so it's like most of the time they'll turn down, excuse me, anything kind of dealing with poetry unless you're really really good and they're willing to pay you to uh print, publisher publisher work. But with me, the reason why I love self publishing is because it gives you more opportunities and more avenues to travel down, such as promoting and promotion and marketing your book. Now you're in charge of that yourself, which at first it was a challenge for me because didn't know anything about promotion and marketing. And sometimes when I was asking people for like techniques and what to do, a lot of them did not want to give me any answers, and that was okay. But then the next question was, did I have any tips for future authors? And I just have this, um with tips and advice, I'm sorry. I would say, network with other writers, network with other authors. I cannot also begin to tell you that's the second thing about being an author. When I didn't know what I was doing, how to do it, I was able to network with a few of the authors that I worked with as a freelancer, like book a beta reader and proofreader. I was able to network with them and kind of ask them what stuff did they do to promote and market their book, and they were more than happy to help me out. Also joined some groups, like I just mentioned, the group that's on Goodreads. I'm also in a group called Portrait Critique. uh I'm on so many Facebook groups, but some of them are like Writers Unite, authors, authors promoting or author promotion. It's like so many different groups that you can become, members of. They're more than willing to give you tips, advice. Sometimes you can, swap each other work. I read your stuff, you may want to read my stuff, and we kind of critique each other's work like that. So there are a lot of resources that you can, is kind of explore with to find what you're comfortable with doing. Also, actually, my favorite genre. I love all types of literature, mind you. I love all types of literature, but my heart is poetry, and I love poetry because it's an art, and it's expression of freedom. And I freestyle right. You have sonnets, you have ballads, you have many different types of poetic categories, but I freestyle because I don't believe in limiting myself or controlling art. Sometimes, in the past, I have tried to, control how I wanted the content of my writing to be. But by the time I wrote it and went back and reread what I wrote, I'm like, that's not exactly how I want it to go. But hey, that's fine. It is what it is. So, that's why I love poetry. And I know a lot of people may not even like or respect poetry, but I just ask that you give this book a chance, and please leave reviews, and please spread the word, because every book wants to be read, wants to be given attention, and wants to be heard. And books are just an extension of the individual that wrote it or created it. Our voices are in there because we want to be heard, and every voice deserves to be heard. Well, that's just my opinion anyway. So I want to thank Spotlight Authors for giving me the opportunity to do this video and be featured. Long overdue, but I'm glad I was able to finally get it done. And again, my name is J.M. McGhee. I am the author of Little Girl Blues, Existence of an Image. Grab your copy today. Please leave reviews, and please leave reviews. Um, Thank you. Bye.